All right, welcome to the Rye 5. I'm your host, Rye Snide. I'm joined here today with my brother and my cousin over here. Well, what have you guys been up to here recently?
Well, let's think about it. We've been, of course, working, networking, and all the like. Started the new script for another episode of our Odd Job anthology. Just gonna go ahead and sell what we got while we got it.
That's right.
That's awesome. I'm pretty excited to get that going. But I think we have a pretty important episode here. Corey, do you want to add anything to?
Well, yeah, just once again, check out A Day at Claybait Lodge over there on the YouTubes or Spotify's. We're also now live. All these shows are on Apple Podcasts, Castbox, probably a couple other third-party things by the time this is out. So check us out. If you don't got time to watch, just give us a listen. Aside from that, I am super excited about this episode. You guys know I've been hitting y'all up about it a couple times throughout here. Yeah,
and it's a saga we have continuing here. So we did potato chips last time. So today we have corn chips,
which I think is their counterpart, their natural counterpart.
For sure, yeah. When you look at it, it definitely does seem more natural than like the potato chip.
Yeah, what do you think about that, AC?
I love me a corn chip though.
Yeah,
there's
corn chips.
Ones too.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I got my love for potato chips as we got into the last one, the Wise Smoky Barbecue. But corn chips, if I'm gonna pick it, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a corn chip.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That I gotta say that kind of surprises me too.
Yeah, exactly.
I've always pegged you more as a barbecue potato chip than. Well, I guess you said aside from the barbecue potato chip, but I've always thought you more was a potato chip guy.
Yeah. Well, so let's see. So we got. I think I'll get us started here.
All right. Fair enough.
And always for me in no particular order. So number 5 I've got, and I'm sure it may be on one of y'all's lists here. I've got Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cool Ranch Doritos?
Cool Ranch Doritos.
So you like that one better than the nacho cheese?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I actually back you up on that one too, bro. Better than the nacho cheese.
Yeah. I don't know why. Like, and we'll get into later. I think there's a better one than the nacho cheese. But yeah, man, Doritos knows how to like pack a punch with their flavors. Like like you put in like a Dorito, like it's different than like just a regular like original like Lay's potato chips.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Nothing beats that flavor. Even Pringles
doesn't hit it.
The flavor doesn't hit. I mean, the Pringles may have arguably better. Just harkening back to our potato chip episode, but Doritos. You're right. The kick. The punch.
Yeah, it just like
it's aggressive.
It is.
It's the things like every flavor has that though. You got some Pringles that, you got some of them that are good, but then some of them that are just like, Yeah. But you got Doritos. There's not really one that I'd say is disgusting or it's They're all like.
I might agree.
Some of them some of them are like hit or miss. Like for me,
which ones are gross to you?
I don't like pickles. Don't they have like a pickle Dorito?
Do they have a pickle Dorito?
That requires some research because I've never seen it.
You got the Google right there.
Oh, my bad, everyone. I'm over here like, yo,
man, I wonder if they got a Dorito.
All right, well, let's fire up the Google-matic. I know last time I was slacking, it looked like I was just about to say, I'm glad you gave me a kick in the rear on that one. Like,
no problem.
Right.
But yeah, while you pull that up, but yeah, Cool Ranch Doritos, man, they're good. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a green bag. If maybe it's like a Phantom Dream, I don't know.
Pickle Doritos. Well, everyone's been on the pickle train, so maybe they have.
They definitely are now available.
If you guys wanted me to get to it now while we're on the Doritos train, you're right. The tangy pickle. Have you seen this one, AC?
Tangy pickle.
No, sir, have not. I didn't know this was. Now this one might be a little bit on the tingy side.
Yeah. It's,
I mean, I love.
Oh, it's a Winn-Dixie. It's a Winn-Dixie item.
Okay. Wow. Sure, I've seen that. Yeah, that
maybe
purple.
You've seen it other places.
So
but everyone's been on that pickle train. But
true.
I can't think of a grosser. I can't think of a grosser Dorito than this one, though, guys. This is going to back him up on gross Dorito flavors. Although I will say I haven't seen this one. Check this shit out, dude. Check out this shit from hell.
A Mountain Dew Dorito.
It's real. Yes, it's real.
So imagine how like abrasive that that flavor would be. Like,
could you imagine? Could you? Again, harkening back to, I think we've discussed this a couple of times. I think in the candy episode for sure. But Japan, they'll do those. It's like the testing grounds for the weird flavors.
Crazy.
That's where this was primarily
have you guys seen that? I think it was Japan that started this. The Spam and Oreos. What was it? Was it a Whopper or
potted meats? We were just talking about potted meats. Potted
meats. I have a problem. I have an addiction to potted meats.
But just real quick on the Mountain Dew Doritos, if you think about it, in any like teenager's room, they have the two like separate. Like they've got like the Dorito, like you got like a bottle or a can of Mountain Dew and a bag of Doritos.
Mountain Dew, Doritos, and Starburst are like the teenagers of our day. That's what they subsist on. And to pack two of those things together, I've tried to. We might do this if we ever do like a Patreon and we do like eating gross things. This is going to be on the list.
Yeah, that's got to be. I've got to taste that at some point just to see. So AC, what's your number 5?
My number 5 goes into the lay category with chili cheese Fritos.
Wow. I had
my man, that's on here.
I had that as an honorable mention.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one of my 5 too, man. Right here. Right here, dude.
Fist bump.
Don't leave me hanging.
It's hard to see because my arm disappears.
Oh, right. You're right.
But you talking that bronze bag? Oh, wait. Oh, his arm's gone now. Whoa. But that sort of bronze.
Yeah, that
dude.
Brown. See, now talking about callback to the previous episode, there would be like a variety pack, and that would come in the variety pack. That was normally added as an honorable mention because one of the things I love about the chili cheese Fritos is that you can add them on to like into other things.
Oh, the Frito pie.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that's a good one.
So that's what this is emulating, because in the Frito pie you got the Fritos, the chili and the cheese. This takes all that away. Just eat this chip, and it does taste like chili powder.
Agreed.
It really does.
It tastes like chili. 2006 summer, Claytor Lake. That's what I had.
Yeah,
was chili cheese Fritos, man. I remember we walk around the mall, split a bag of those.
Yeah.
One of the,
It's a big old bag.
That's nostalgia for me. Teenage nostalgia for me was the chili
speaking
cheese
of teenage
Fritos.
nostalgia.
Yeah. Although my shit was amp. My shit was
remember that.
Now I always did the red amp.
The red amp.
That was
Yeah,
my
the
shit.
red amp. I had the green amp. What?
I would always do Nos. Nos was mine.
Yeah, Nos. Yeah, you were a big Nos.
Or a Monster, like one of the
I think
other.
we all had a Monster problem.
True. Well,
That import, that Monster import from fucking the Netherlands, that shit was like sweet, like nectar.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
the
I
shit
know
that
it
came
was
in
it
a
like
glass
a black
bottle with the twist top, right?
Yeah, the twist. Yeah, it had the
Yeah.
twist top on it, that European twist top.
Now, is there any other anything else we want to add to the chili cheese Fritos?
No, that's all I have. What would you have?
I
those
just thought
come in
the
a
shit
twist?
was good.
I don't think
Do
so.
those come in the spiral twist?
I don't think
I know
so.
those.
No, I think that's just like the barbecue and like a honey barbecue or something like that.
I guess to add, that is actually, while we're on the topic, that is one of mine, is the honey barbecue twist.
Honey barbecue twist
yeah.
Fritos. That was all right.
Yeah,
I knew
those
someone here was gonna
add. Yeah, they're solid. Talk about one that would pack a punch. Those
sweet, tangy,
yeah,
little
and,
spice, tiny little bit.
And you can add that's just one thing. Chips are a vessel. You can add those into a lot of different things.
That's right.
But I guess is that all I want to add on there. I just think that it's a solid flavor.
Before we move off of Fritos, just 'cause I have a note here about it. They made a great dipping just for little tiny dips. You get that Fritos bean dip
In the can.
in the can, and you get the Fritos or the Frito scoops.
Mm-hmm.
I never added the Fritos to the dip.
Oh yeah. It's a
bean
good
dip?
dip.
Yeah.
It's a good dip, or a good chip for dip.
Pull
Especially
that up real quick here.
the Fritos bean dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the one that's got the jalapeno on the can.
Is that got a little green?
Yeah, a little green jalapeno, and sometimes if you were going to splurge, you'd get the can of the cheese too, the unnatural
radioactive cheese.
I know it seems like I'm typing a TikTok here, but I'm looking at tiny. It's
Tiny
everything's tiny. Everything's tiny.
So but
there it is, the jalapeno cheddar, and you had the hot bean dip.
with the
And you'd get the Frito scoops, the big scoops. So I guess this is an honorable mention.
Is it just me, or does it seem like the big scoops actually have more salt on them than the original? I mean, don't get me wrong, the original ones are
They
salty,
do.
but did you get that?
The scientist in me wants to say it's surface area, but the commercialist in me
conspiracy theorist
me, thinks they probably do put a little extra so that people get the bigger chip. They're paying more
for more salt, I guess, or sodium.
Well, then it's cross marketing, because if it's saltier, then you want something else to drink.
There you go. Boom.
And Pepsi and Lay's, aren't they? Doesn't Pepsi own Lay's?
They totally.
Oh yeah,
Frito-Lay?
I think you're right.
They
Yeah,
totally do. Yeah.
Dude,
wow.
I gotta put that GIF in
That's
there.
gotta be the mind blow GIF.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
So then, I mean that's totally true. So, let's see. I did my number 4. Did you do your number 4?
Okay. If we want to move off of the Fritos, but stay on the subject of chili, I'm gonna go ahead and just shouts out to the original purple bag. There.
I knew
the
it.
Chili cheese, the spicy chili,
sweet chili.
Yeah, that's right. The spicy sweet
chili, right?
I got cheese on the brain. Spicy chili Dorito, spicy sweet chili, but it'll come up. It'll come up. Yeah. The spice, that purple bag. Oh
yeah.
Oh, I'm drooling.
Talking about a flavor punch.
Now I gotta interject to you, because that's my number 1.
That's your and that is ranking. That is your favorite of.
Wow.
I'd have to put it up there too, dude. If I had to order these,
that's number 1. Okay.
That's number 1.
I'm sorry I let
that's
the cat out of
all-time
the bag,
favorite.
Couldn't help it. I got that.
I'm not even gonna lie. I just went through a bag of those yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
You went through a whole I
Whole
believe
bag.
it, man. I believe it, man. Like that shit is. I mean, that's good.
That
it's
purple
just good.
fluorescent, yeah.
It's just
Spicy.
good.
You can't
Chili.
stop once you get started. It's like they should have made you can't have just one from the original Lay's. It made it for this because it fits
save it
For
this.
the Doritos, yeah, the spicy sweet chili. Because I remember you and our sister, both of y'all, like used to like crush these. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. If,
Like-
if there was a variety pack and these was in it, they were getting. But
They
like
were gone.
much like AC here, man. If it doesn't matter the size of bag, you put it in front of me, I'm not gonna be able to stop.
Yeah.
That's why I don't buy it, because I know.
Especially not like a family size bag. Too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It was, man. It was.
so I guess does AC want to add one, or is that one of his too?
Technically, wouldn't that be one of mine since it's my number one?
That's your
Yeah.
number one. That's not normally how we always
overlap
treat it.
here,
Yeah.
man. Everything's chill here in the Snide house. We
Yeah,
can- especially when Rye's up in here, man. he brings that panda bear energy. I bring what he coined earlier. What I was going to say, he coined earlier. I have CHE syndrome. CHE syndrome.
CHE crackheaded energy syndrome.
Oh, I got you. I see.
I don't
You
need
said-
that.
you
Much
said-
like John Bullion, I don't need.
John Bellion.
I don't need put the bag away. I don't need it, man. Like, he doesn't have a line like that.
Yeah. Get that bag out of my face.
Yeah. He said he doesn't need it because he's already so high strung.
He's a full blown genius.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he is. So he's a full- I don't know if I'm a genius, but I definitely don't need anything bringing me up. These right here, dude, they will put me in like that sweaty, spicy ecstasy.
Yeah.
Like after 5 chips, endorphins. Just endorphins.
Just straight up, yeah.
All right, I gotta get this
I
bag
bet-
out of here.
Get this bag out of my face.
Yeah, but it's the purple.
It's spicy sweet chili Doritos.
But one thing I am kind of curious about, like I get the font. The font makes perfect sense, and they nailed that. But why the purple bag? Like, I mean, I love the purple bag, but
we're
why
talking
purple?
about it.
each Doritos, they have like a special like fluorescent color.
Do you think
like,
people felt that way about Cool Ranch when that was the new thing? Or the
Cool Ranch is
blue
blue.
bag?
Yeah.
That blue bag.
So and I wonder I wonder if anybody ever associates Doritos with kind of like how they associate Gatorade, like where it's the color instead of the flavor. You know what I mean? Like people
could
like they'll
be.
just be like red.
Give it
like
another
the-
30 years. That's what it's going to be.
the
I want
red
the red.
Gatorade.
I want the red Doritos. No, I want the purple Doritos.
Right.
Give it another 30 years.
Yeah. That's. I mean, it totally makes sense. So I guess that was one for both of y'all. I guess I'll move to my number 3. And I didn't think about it, but you actually, this is the one that you we had briefly brought up because we went to the store before we did this, and because that was actually the chili cheese Fritos was one of mine, but I moved it off of there and moved it down to honorable mentions
For this guy.
for this one.
Oh shit! I can't wait to hear this one.
And it is just the original Cheetos Puff.
The Cheetos, just the
Cheetos
puff, not
Puff.
the puff corn.
No,
Just the
not
Cheetos
puff and corn.
Puff.
Nothing. Yeah, just the puffed like long.
Not spicy, just that OG orange
Just
and blue.
original. That's one for me that I can crush a whole bag of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I could
Yeah.
crush a whole bag of those.
Yeah. So now I have to ask you so are y'all more of a puffs or a crunchy Cheetos?
AC.
God, see, that's so tough. It really depends on my mood, man, because sometimes I really want that puff, but then other times I really need that crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say
That's true.
when I was younger, puff, but as I've gotten older, I've liked the crunch more. I've liked the crunch more because snacks, when you're a kid, snacks were a treat. when you're like a teenager, young adult, snacks, you go through that phase where you're like, oh, I have my own money. I can just buy whatever.
My own. See what
These days, it's always function. As I get closer to 30, it's like I'm on a road trip. I need something crunchy that's going to keep me engaged with the road, that's going to keep me awake. Therefore, I want the loudest fucking snack I can find in the machine. You
nailed it there.
It's not even taste or
what you're like. Yeah, that's fair.
So I think the crunch, also the crunch, and this is the pretentious, vain Corey in me, that sometimes I'll eat the snack with a fork.
What?
I'm like, I don't want to deal with the dust on my hands. I'm gonna eat this with a spoon or a fork or like chopsticks or something.
Chopsticks makes sense,
especially
for like if you're trying to eat a chip with a utensil, I guess.
Chopsticks are the easiest.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
But, it's like I don't want to get it on my hands. This is of course like not when I'm driving. When I'm driving, I'm a monster.
You
eating as a bot,
with your hands. Yeah,
I don't care. Or if I'm like, I just need the calories or whatever, I will. I've never admitted this before, but I will hear it in front of hundreds of people
on this podcast.
I've done the saddlebag thing where I'm like just dumping the bag, get like 3 or 4 chips, just dumping it in my face. Okay. And then inevitably, if you're like, not doing a great job. Oh, this is only when you're driving. You don't make this move, unless it fits the last little bit of the bag, of course.
I was gonna say that makes sense. Yeah, I do that.
If I'm driving, if you're driving, just pop, 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 pop a couple in your mouth and like keep.
I definitely do that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I've done that before, but I mean,
this is
especially when you're driving and you can't do it with a family size bag. Obviously that would be ridiculous, like to like do it while you're driving with like, but I've never like crunched a whole bag though. Now one thing I haven't tried is the Flamin' Hot Cheeto Puffs.
You have not? Oh yeah, that's right. I've never had that in that form either.
But I wonder how that. I've had the Flamin' Hot Crunchy.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was a limited thing.
I could see that.
Also, these are way better. The white cheddar Simply Cheetos.
Oh yeah,
that sounds incredible.
It is.
I forgot about those.
I haven't had that.
Actually, forgot about those too until now.
It's like sharp cheddar. It's like really good.
So, are you more of a kind of off topic? Are y'all more of like a white cheddar Cheez-It fan over? So
I am.
When it comes to Cheez-Its, we'll have to do crackers one day.
Maybe.
I think AC's on the same page as me. Pepper Jack, right?
Yes.
Pepper Jack.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah,
Cheez-Its are
for sure. Yeah. Now, amazing. So that was my. Let's see. That was my what? Number 4?
I think it was your number 3.
Number 3. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I did the barbecue flavor twist, which was my number 1, but we're in no order for me. So I guess would that be your? So what's your number 3?
I did have original Cheetos on here. So go ahead, move on to AC.
Mine is Garden of Earth Red Hot Blues.
What? What is he talking about over here?
Red Hot Blues.
What kind of vegan health food are you bringing over here, man?
Hey, man.
Garden of Earth. So what is it like? Garden of Earth.
It's a blue corn. It is organic, yeah. It is organic, but it's
I've heard
it's a blue corn, and it's spicy.
It's spicy, you say?
Spicy.
Just the chip?
Is that it right there?
Is this it?
Yeah. That's it. That's it. With the red writing.
With the red writing.
So under it.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, Red Hot Blues. I see.
Yeah, right there.
Ooh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Boy.
So do they put peppers in that? How do they do that? Is it dust? Is it flavor dust?
I'm pretty sure it's both. Because these things light you up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That wouldn't surprise me if you were eating them. That wouldn't surprise me. I know that. I know you eat some hot stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is true. This is very. But these are the kind of chips.
Do Patreon?
Huh?
I was gonna say again, if we ever do a Patreon, me and you gotta do like a spicy contest. Like we'll get that chip where you order like it's like 2 chips.
The ultimate, like the
the one that comes
chip.
in like the coffin.
You know what, the big one.
It comes in the coffin, yeah, the little coffin.
Yeah.
And we'll have to do like a contest to see who can hold it like the longest without like throwing
Getting
up or
sick
whatever.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, because from what I hear, that it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Because you and me both, like we've done like that Diablo sauce when that first came out. Like we've both done. We've done the ghost pepper burger. Like you know, I'd like to know
which one.
Who's
I don't know. AC can put down a lot.
AC, yeah, I think he's got volume on.
Yeah,
he's got volume on me.
Now, is there anything else to add to the Red Hot Blues?
The Red Hot Blues.
I can tell you don't need any kind of dip to go with them for them to be good. Now, if you're not super into spice, you could always use a dip to cool them back down. But it's like
would you
the
do
spicy
sour
sweet
cream?
Dorito. Yeah, I would just do
salsa?
straight sour cream rather than
sour.
salsa or honestly a flavored dip because it's
like
like
bean dip.
me, it's
I bet
like
a
the
bean
spicy
dip
sweet
would be good.
Doritos.
Yeah.
But I bet a spicy bean dip would be good with it.
Well, I don't know if you need spicy. You need something to.
You need to even it out.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, I
But
guess bean dip would be good because it does have sour cream in it.
Well, I think the sour cream, if you wanted to cool it down, I think that would be number one. But a bean dip kind of does the same thing like peanut butter does, where it like coats everything and pushes the oil away. So I think one of those. A salsa, if it's like some kind of cilantro salsa or something, but I don't like cilantro. I got that gene where it tastes like stink bugs.
Tastes like stink bug.
Really?
Yeah.
I like cilantro.
Yeah, it's a gene.
I do too.
It's a gene that does
I didn't
that.
even know that.
Like I'm not even joking. That's a gene for some reason.
Doesn't it make it smell like it too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't have
Smells like
cilantro around me.
Wow.
I can't it'll like give me a migraine or make me sick. It's weird.
That is crazy. So I guess if we're moving on to, I guess it's my number 2 now. So not the nacho cheese Doritos, but the spicy nacho Doritos.
Spicy nacho, which is what I always think of when I think Doritos.
Really?
I don't even think
nacho?
the regular nacho.
Just nacho cheese.
Yeah, I think these.
So there's a darker red bag.
Yeah,
Yes.
the darker red bag.
Now those are really good. Because like the nacho cheese is good, but it just does not, to me, it doesn't have like enough flavor to really like to really commit to eating like the chips
bag,
too.
Yeah.
What is that one over down at the bottom right one? That
That green one
Yeah.
there? That's like salsa verde. I remember these. Yeah, they came out.
Oh yeah.
When the Buffalo came out. Which I like the newer Buffalo now that has the blue cheese in it.
Yeah, that's like one of the only things that I'll eat blue cheese in.
Yeah, that's an honorable mention for me. The Blazing Buffalo, and I have ranch written down, but I want to say it was the Buffalo blue cheese.
That was actually my number 1.
I haven't had the new variation of it. Now thinking back on it, the OG with the blue cheese, there's too much blue cheese in it for me.
Really?
And I could taste that, and I just couldn't do it. Like, it had that tingy burn around your lips and everything, but, I mean, in your mouth.
Right, like, I love it.
I love that spice and that funk together.
Together,
oh my
yeah.
God, yeah.
But that was actually, that was my number 1.
Your number 1 was the Buffalo Ranch? Buffalo blue cheese?
Was the Buffalo blue cheese.
Really?
Pull that up.
Yeah. Because I think, it does, for some reason, it does go, like, well together.
It does. Which, this is what I think of, like, the real...
Oh, the collisions. Those are good. Did you ever have those?
Some of these images bring it up, but some of them, like
brings it up into, like, a...
Takes me to a different page.
A different link.
Oh, because those are, like, shopping pages. Come on, Google.
But, that first bag, that's the one I remember.
This first one. Oh, that one up there.
Yeah.
Plays them. Well, we must be getting like Mandela effect, because I can't find buffalo blue cheese now.
Yeah. Well, so it was buffalo and ranch.
Oh, it was the Doritos Collisions
that you were thinking.
The
of?
hot wing blue cheese. That's the one that's the one I remember. That's right. This was the first one, and then that replaced it.
Yeah.
That replaced it. The Blazing Buffalo
blue
Ranch.
cheese and hot
The
wing.
Doritos Collision. Because remember, there was nacho cheese and Cool Ranch came in one. And then there was this one, the hot wing blue cheese. I don't think it's a thing anymore.
No,
but that's the shit.
Seen.
That was the shit I liked right there. And that was like slightly before the spicy sweet chili. Okay. And then when that came out, which I remember, those were from the mill days, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Like we were at and that was when I was in that I have my own money, I can buy my own snacks. Like
what I want.
What's
remember the Hawaiian Punch sodas we used to get and shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like the
stock
cans?
up on those. Yeah.
Oh,
we would have a wall of soda. Remember, it was a wall of soda. We just, when you
That's
walked
funny.
into our place, it was like you were walking into a pirate that lived in the suburbs.
Just like it really was, because even the drinks that we had what was it, like rum and Pirate Bay and shit like that.
The Captain Morgan, the one with the Parrot Bay.
Parrot Bay rum. Yeah. The clear.
And it tastes
rum.
like Kool-Aid. It was so good.
Yeah, they have different kinds. They have like the coconut, the passion fruit.
I wouldn't drink that anymore. That was also like the vodka, the Burnett's vodka that tastes like Kool-Aid and shit.
Man.
That's when you're trying to you're at that age where you're trying to get the taste of alcohol.
Yeah.
And now you don't need to dress it up. If you're going to dress it up, I'm just throwing in lime juice. Just lime juice.
That's fair. But
off topic. I'm sorry, boys.
No problem. So that's the last two I have was the spicy nacho, and then we brought up the Blazing Buffalo Doritos. So I guess it is not the Collision. So it is the it's up there. So it's the
that first
Buffalo and Ranch.
Yeah, because I have Mandela effect for a second.
No, I do like the Buffalo
solid.
Ranch.
Those are the one that I can eat like a whole bag of those. It's like a guilty pleasure.
Sure, yeah, totally.
So what is I guess that's your number 2?
Pour moi. While we're in this territory, the Fuego Taki. The second best purple bag, man. Straight out of Mexico. Dude.
The Fuego.
We were, like I said, we were grocery shopping. I was like, we were there talking about it. I was like, I had to. I got the variety.
You seen that variety pack?
I've never tried. I've wanted to try the Blue Heat. The Blue Heat. It's that blue corn that turn your mouth blue.
Yeah.
See on Instagram. E-girls out there with that blue tongue. I see. And then these I didn't even know about.
Can they even see the green ones?
I'm not sure. I'm not monitoring. I can't even see if they can. Oh, yeah, the green ones. Because the bag is green.
The chroma key kills it.
Yeah, I know. This is Crunchy Fajita. Speaking of buffalo, we got the buffalo wing Takis here. We're not sponsored by Takis, but we ought to.
They yummy.
We oughta.
The Takis Nitro. I never heard of these, but there's a poblano pepper. Is that poblano, AC? Can you see that?
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's either a poblano or just bell pepper and lime.
It looks like a poblano, though.
I was gonna say it wouldn't make any sense for it to be a bell pepper, though. I'd be like, I don't know why would they put a bell
sour
pepper?
chips.
I mean, poblano is as close to a bell pepper shape as your spicy peppers really get. I mean, unless you want to talk about a habanero, but then again, that thing's like...
That could be habanero. Oh, it is habanero and lime. It tells you right on the bag.
Nitro.
Yeah, man, I bet that is hot.
We're going to try this at the end of the episode. If you recall, I think in the last episode I was talking about some sort of like chili lime chip, but I couldn't find those. But there were the Doritos version. Again, the chroma key is going to mess it up, but it's the Flamin' Hot Lemon.
Lemon.
Yeah, we're going to try that at the end of the episode. But yeah, so the Fuego Takis, all these other I'm going to try, but the Takis, if you want to talk crunch, Takis got that maximum crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, because they're super rolled.
Yeah. So it's almost like a flavor twist Frito.
It is
in a way, like but they are. I guess they are more like crunchy.
Like he said, they're like they're twisted up like a little, the taquito, which I guess is why they call them Takis.
Taquitos, Taki. Yeah. There's definitely like a similarity in it with it being like from Mexico too. Or like Mexican, like that
These
totally
are
makes
legit.
sense.
These are legit.
So that was your number 2. AC, do you have a number 2?
I do have a number 2, and it's the last one on my list. And that number 2 is the original Bugles.
Yo,
what? Bugles?
That's in my honorable mention. Yeah, the Bugles.
Bugles.
You put them on your finger when you're a little kid, and you'd be like, I'm a vampire.
That's what it is. It's that nostalgia, boy. I mean, I love the flavor, but throws me back.
The original.
Yeah, let me look that shit
Bugle.
up. I think we all know this one from memory. We're all snack kids, savory snack kids. Original Bugles.
Now, Bugle makes a bunch of different flavors, like the cheddar cheese blast.
They have a nacho, one. Yeah,
the nacho one, and I think they have like a sweet one too, like cinnamon or something like that, like churros.
Yeah, that was strange. I tried it. I tried it. I wasn't a huge fan of it.
It kind of reminds you of the cinnamon twists you can get from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Just not that poof. It's like a texture of a Bugle, but with that flavor.
Yeah, I think you're totally right. Now, I didn't know that those are actually at Taco Bell. Those are actually noodles that are fried.
That doesn't surprise me. I could see that.
But I was like, "What? I mean, a noodle, right now? Like that's great." Like,
I think all these puff things. It's the kind of like, I guess the batter and the way it interacts with the oil. Yeah. So I think like all this shit, for the most part, kind of starts out like in a noodle form,
or like a bat. Yeah.
And then it's deep fried or freeze dried or whatever.
Wow.
Oh no, now we're gonna switch bodies.
Oh no. At least it's Freaky Friday.
Wacky Wednesday, boys.
You just don't understand what it's like to be me. Yo,
so
what the hell are these? These Lay's Bugles.
What? Lay's made of Bugles?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that.
It's like a potato bugle.
Potato.
$6.52 a bag.
So is it corn or potato?
I don't know. This is blowing my mind. There's got to be a chip on here that's both.
That I guess that's it. But so that was AC's last one. You did your number 2.
Yeah, I got a last one, and then I got like 3 honorable mentions and a curious about as well.
Okay.
So, let me see. Talk about the Mountain Dew Dorito. All right, so let me just get into one of the dark horses here. AC backed me up on this earlier that this is technically a corn chip.
Okay.
Dude, I discovered this through the pharmacy.
Yeah.
The white cheddar popcorners. Those
white cheddar specifically.
Yeah, the white cheddar. The Kettle Corns can go suck a dick. But the these views are not a reflection of Snide Studios and people in this show. But check it out. Yo, they got a purple bag too.
Yeah,
everyone copping that purple bag.
Yeah, I wonder why that one had to be.
That has become, I think, because the first one was so iconic that everyone else is like, I guess
we
purple
gotta
is
come
now,
up with one. Yeah,
but
now
I'm curious about that spicy queso.
The spicy queso ones are all right. I've had that one.
Are these at the pharmacy? Because I'll go over there tomorrow.
I think
because I remember these two.
Yeah, and then they had they had a sea salt one, right?
Yeah,
the sea salt one.
Because I know they had 3. Maybe they didn't have them. Maybe I got that at Walmart. Ooh. They did have
jalapeno cheddar. Yeah, that sea salt was in that turquoise bag, which again is just kind of like, I mean, it's all right. Basic. But that white cheddar, it's similar to the white cheddar Cheetos Puffs.
The Simply ones.
Cheetos, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, and it's delectable. It's just delectable. I can't think of a better word for. Ooh, popcorn butter. Oh my god, popcorners, y'all. I remember too. The calories weren't too bad on it either.
Yeah, with them being they're definitely more marketed like healthier.
Mm-hmm.
Although we learned our lesson from Sun Chips. Remember Sun Chips?
Oh no, they are not.
Oh,
they're not healthy.
Yeah, and there's an American Dad joke about it that is great. Roger's got I might cut this, but Roger's got Franiel buried like under this this like and he's like feeding her through a tube. And he's like, I got Sun Chips, they're healthy. Oh,
he flips the bag
they are not. Because their calories are crazy on some Sun Chips.
On the Sun Chips?
Yeah. The calories are crazy. And they're like super oily.
So are those a cracker? What is a Sun Chip? Maybe that's something that we can get.
And that might be a corn chip.
Because if that's the case, I got to flip my whole list upside
He's like,
down.
We got to do a part 2. Corn chips part 2. Let me see. Are Sun Chips... corn chip. Well, no, they're made of the sun.
So, guys, you look this up at home and put what you think in the comments
Look,
below.
Despite being labeled natural, the ingredients that make up Sun Chips aren't really a healthy choice. Are they like
better choice than
genetically modified corn? Wow. Yo, you gotta change your whole list.
Whole list.
There's gonna be an addendum on Sun Chips
because the garden salsa Sun Chip is so good.
Though,
what'd you say, AC?
Since they are multi-grain, their product type is technically a potato chip.
What? Potato chip? Okay. Sun Chips, you fucked everything up, Sun Chips.
Because while they're made from corn product, most of their binding is made from potato starch.
Fascinating.
So this is your one where it's both.
This is it.
I said it earlier. You're like, we gotta have a corn / potato modified something, because I could come up with at least like, because the what is it, like that Harvest cheddar?
Yeah,
that one's
like
good
crack,
too.
So it's like crack, and that garden salsa you're talking about, that's really good.
In the
too.
red bag, that's in the red bag.
I think that one's my favorite.
The garden salsa,
the red bag.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I didn't know there were so many varieties.
There is the original. So
the original sucks. The original. Just like start like taking shots for no reason. Like, Corey, this isn't a conversation. This is a show.
Oh man.
No, seriously, no. I'm sure it's good to like dip into things.
So dissatisfied, like
I see it hurt him to say that.
Sucks. Just like just lose all journalistic integrity in one phrase.
All costs over an original Sun Chip. Now they
really
need to do a spicy sweet chili. You mentioned a sun.
A purple bag Sun Chip, homie. Do you want me to gain weight in 2021? Oh my god! As much as I'm throwing shots at Sun Chips, I mean they are anytime I go to Subway, it's
always the Sun Chips. Or recall to the previous episode,
baked
the baked barbecue.
We talked about that. Yeah.
At Subway.
I go for the Sun Chips or the, like I said, the Simply Cheeto at Subway. But
what? See, I've never even seen those there.
Yeah, what are these? The Parmesan and herb. I bet this is at like real fancy places like Whole Foods or something.
Orange Band.
Love that. All natural, folks. If you're food illiterate, all natural means it's probably not very healthy, but they want you to think it's healthy. Anytime you see all natural,
and you put Sun Chip in the name, like it fools you. I mean, even like American Dad.
American Dad was what opened my eyes about it, to be like, maybe next time I'll look at the nutrition facts, and then I'm like, oh
crap,
that's one of those jokes with a grain of truth.
All right, so what we got next?
So like I said, I got a few honorable mentions here. I got for one, while we're on the subject of tortilla chips, The Kroger Kick of Lime tortilla chips. Look, it auto-filled it for me.
Okay. Yeah.
If I'm going for a tortilla chip, which always I go for any corn style, usually the darker the corn,
the better.
Maybe the healthier, but these changed it for me.
Yeah, that Kick of Lime.
And they are the off-brand version of the Late July sea salt and lime.
Not the Tostitos.
The Tostitos, I think, we're also copping Late July. Because Late July, just another... I am kind of curious about, they have a jalapeno lime version right there. Nice. So that's all together. So they're one of the few good snacks that you'll find in the chip aisle Late July that is independent. They're not owned by Frito-Lay
or anything. Yeah,
they're truly independent.
They almost have like Popcorners vibes, the way they have their bag. Like,
that's a good point. But the only thing that sucks about these is you can't see it from this, and I'm sorry, Late July. Like I said, I just gave you props. I'm also gonna like dock you a little bit, because anytime I get a tortilla chip from Late July, it's always just pieces. Like, there's
not a whole chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Kroger, and maybe it's just because they're using some big machinery or something, but dude, like, I barely ever get pieces of chips.
It's all like whole chips.
They're all whole chips. They're all like total, and like you can get 2 or 3 good dips if you're not sharing dips with people. If you're sharing dips with people, don't double dip. But it
can't be dipping with other people during COVID.
That line, yeah, exactly. the big C word. So, dude, the dust they put on this shit, and I don't mean this in a gross way, I mean this in the best way. It reminds me a lot of that lime dust that's on a Fruit Loop, but with like seasoned salt. It's very sweet, but it's also very salty. But that sweet is very much like, reminds me of like the Fruit Loop lime. That's on
super there, so. Yeah. I've never had them, which I've never really gotten big into, like the lime.
Never seem to be much on like tortilla chips.
Not really, which I was gonna add into an honorable mention. Like, I can appreciate a good, like, you're sitting down at like a Mexican restaurant, you're about to get like your drinks, they bring you that basket of chips and like your salsa and stuff. I can appreciate that, like a good sauce. Like
that white sauce.
I didn't know was like pretty much only a Virginia thing. Did you know that?
I think it's a southern thing.
Southern Virginia thing.
Really?
It was like Galax or something like that. It was like super.
I didn't know that.
Or it was somewhere like. Maybe we need to fact check it at some point.
We're not talking about the queso. We're talking about the sweet, like kind of sour, creamy, like
ranchy white sauce. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
but it was like a south, either like a south or a southwest Virginia. It was like where it started. I heard like a news story, like maybe it was like last summer, like the summer before. But it was about like the restaurant that started. I
like that local pride, man. I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So then my next honorable mention, I got the curious about out of the way, but lastly, I meant to bring this up earlier. We kind of brushed on it for a second, but then we moved on. Okay. This is a purely childhood nostalgia pick. The Chester's Puff Corn, or as you see it, I think that used to be the thing, but now it's just called Chester's Puff Corn.
Okay.
But yeah, I've seen the puffing corn. Unless I'm like, if I got no, it's I think it was rebranded, or that's a different company.
Yeah, maybe that's like a different maybe that's like Wise or something.
Yeah, I love that with the 70s logo. Corn. Yeah, I've seen the puffing corn. I think they were the OG. Puffing corn was like the OG on this
but the
front.
Chester, so that's like the same brand as like the regular Cheetos, right?
Yep. That's Chester. Mm-hmm. That's Chester Cheeto. That's my boy right there, man.
He's always cool with this.
Remember, he was our neighbor at the mill, and he would always be like out there, like, you guys want to do some Tai Chi with me? And we're like, no thanks, Chester. I just like your snacks. I've never seen this
funky, bro.
Yeah, you smell funky, bro. You smell, boy, you smell like popcorn.
I don't know if you know, but it's raining outside. It ain't easy being cheesy.
He's like, I don't care. And like for some reason the rain never hit him. It was really trippy.
Well, hopefully you got
I've
a shower.
never seen this before. The flaming hot popcorn.
And they got that solid like that Munchos at $2 only, like right on the
guarantee, man. So if you get that in an Arizona tea around here, you're only gonna be paying $3.33.
Yeah, something like that.
Less than $5, man. You got some munchies
for sure. A whole little snack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those are really good. Those are like a guilty pleasure snack. Like one of those that like half a bag is gone. Like
y'all ever do the gross thing where like you eat like a mouthful and then you just let it melt?
Yeah.
Like a church wafer, like a communion wafer. Be like, I'm eating the body of Chester Cheeto
right now. Hopefully you had a bath.
After that Tai Chi, yeah. He's like, drinketh my blood and eateth my flesh.
Oh man.
On that note.
Oh shit.
So what's our next honorable mention?
I don't think I really got anything left on the
is that it?
On the old corn chip trail. Just once again, folks, try Takis
once again for our sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Takis not a sponsor. But eat them, please.
Yeah, and Takis if you would like.
oh yeah, that's right. We were actually going to try this
one of these
magical
flaming
bag hot. Here.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me how those are since I can't have any.
AC.
Take a small one to try.
Just be like, hold on, let me try to get AC. You.
I try, but then I disappear because
the Phantom Zone. I can never get hang of the dang Phantom Zone.
Limbo.
Right. Oh, you
try the little one.
Tiny,
try a little one first.
That's cheap.
Before I try a big one.
Ooh.
Well, we're waiting.
Wow, that flaming hot like hit you late. Like it was like I got hit with the lime, and then
a creeper chip.
So
yeah,
the initial bite, you're getting 50-50. You're getting half of that sort of hot sauce and half of the lime. And the lime is sweet, as I mentioned, kind of like the kick of lime.
Yeah,
but it's not. It doesn't stay. It slowly recedes. And the flaming hot slowly grows.
Creeps in. Yeah. That was really good.
That's nice. I like that.
I dig that.
I like that, man. The green bag. You can't tell, but this is a green bag.
Yeah, looks
the Doritos flaming hot. Lemon.
Let me see it. Let me see if I can get it from this side. I wonder if is that gonna bother it too? Yeah, it's gonna bother it too. But yeah.
It's because it's chroma key green.
Yeah, dude,
I didn't know
perfect.
if it would work over the black background.
No,
but,
this is an interesting science we're working with here.
But is that all we got here today for corn chips?
You got anything else, AC?
Nope, I believe I've been spent.
All right. Well, if you would add your Five Below, if y'all would like to add your plugs, I know that we got them on the Twitter on there. We'll add them below. And well, I guess most importantly, stay snide, but stay rye. Bow! Hopefully he had a bath.
Drinketh my blood and eateth my flesh. Chester Cheeto died for your cheesy sins. Yeah. I really hope people checking out the videos below, visiting our website, Snide Studios. We got a chat up there now, so that's pretty exciting. So yeah, hit us up for the the chat there. We're also, as I said earlier, we're on Apple. We're on.
We got our Facebook. We got our Facebook
That's
page going on.
My boys here got the Facebook hookup.
Yeah.
They're Facebook literate. I don't know anything about Facebook because I haven't been there in 27 years. But yeah, exciting things here at Snide Studios.
Check it on out.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, not just us, but anybody and any content that you like on here or any other streaming platform.
That's right. We're building community here, y'all. Peace.